Don't you just love it when you go back to an area that you technically don't even need to go to anymore? But it actually turns out that you do have some things to do here. Well, that's what we figured, and that's what we're doing here today. Welcome back, everybody, to Twilight Princess HD. So last time, we found the path to the sky. We went all around Hyrule, getting all those missing characters for the sky book, and we found ourselves a cannon that Fire fixed so that we could go to the heavens anytime we want. But now it's time for the biggest mystery of them all. Fato's house is still locked forever. And ever. And ever. Okay, so, this is actually a good time to actually, check up on the, rents. Yeah, on the rents, because I'm curious. Do they have anything to say? I'll just wait here and guard our homestead with this little one until everyone returns. So, please let both Colin and my husband know that they need not worry about me. Ah, she's still very much preggers, so the little guy hasn't even arrived yet. But I'll probably probably hazard a guess that this would lead to something cool and fun, I guess. Anyway, something that I totally neglected to, mention here, even though we don't really need it, there are yellow rupees back here. So if you want an easy way to get funds quickly for the slingshot, then there you go. There's 20 rupees extremely easily. And, you know, I totally forgot those even existed in the first place. So there you go. Does the mayor have anything to say? My daughter finally gotten around to sending a letter my way. Reading it, it sounds like she was lonely and couldn't bring herself to send one until now, or something like that. I don't know. Looks like she forgot about her old paw to me. What do you think, Link? Well, I can certainly tell you one thing. You are right about one thing. She did forget you. She totally forgot. She forgot you, but she got better. That's probably the way Link would say it anyway. Like, she would definitely be like that. Anyway, we got some fishing to do. So, yeah, just so you know, yeah, this is just clearly going to be all about the fishing journal and whatnot. It's just a little fun side thing that we can do. It's not really needed for 100%, but it's nice to have. So anyway, let's get some fishing. Besides, we haven't had the need for like a fishing thing since, you know, the thing. What the heck is that? A bag of rupees? What? Okay, I didn't know this. You got a bag of rupees. You don't know who dropped it, but it's okay. So it's okay to keep it. Open up with A and find out how much is inside. Ooh. Dang, that's a lot of rupees. Okay, I could have used that. I could have used that at the very beginning. Huh. Yeah. That's so funny. That's really funny. That fish just went away, did he? Oh wait, no. He's getting it. 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 The green gill. There we go. Ordon catfish. From Ordon, like Link. Press split to check the thing. Releases one with A. So here's an interesting factoid. By the way, Ordon catfish can only be caught in Ordon Village and Henna's fishing hole. So here's a little interesting factoid. So in the original version of Twilight Princess, where you needed to go, what you needed to do in order to get Sarah's cat back into the thing, yeah, back into the thing is, well, you needed to catch two fish basically. One was just there to get the cat interested, and the other was just there to actually get the cat back into Sarah's house so you could get the slingshot. But you know, of course we all know where that went in Twilight Princess HD. You only need to get one. So either way, you probably would have gotten either a second green gill, or the Orden catfish from that anyway. So that definitely would be interesting, very interesting to see. I still miss the Wii fishing. It was so freaking cool. Look, I can never say enough good about the Wii version fishing. Like it was a really good demonstration for the Wii motion controls. And this was basically the first game aside from Wii Sports that people would have tested. Ooh, a new size record. Yeah, it definitely would have been like the first real experience with it. Like, you actually cast the line with the Wiimote and then you reel it in with the nunchuck. It was just so cool. It was just really cool, man, you know? Either way, what I'm trying to get here is, something. It's either gonna be the pike or the thing. Yeah! Hylian Loach! It's the fry of a legendary fish. Let's go. Look at Link's face. He's like he's so like blown away by what he just like saw. And it's just like, it's really funny. It's just really funny to me how that actually happened. Wait, do I go to Zora's? No, I go to Upper Zora's River. What am I doing? Yeah, I do that. I do that thing very well. Springtime for fishing holes and the equalists. Yeah. Alright, so really most of the fish that you can fish for can be found at the fishing hole. If you really, really want to just be all like, if you really just want to bask in the beauty of this place. Or if you just really like fishing here, then you can go ahead and do that. You can do that very thing. Let me see. I think this might be the place where you might be able to do it. Where you might be able to fish. You know, had it not been for the obvious thing of... Oh. You caught a twig. You didn't catch a fish, but catching detritus? What the hell is that word? Detritus? Detritus? What the heck is that? Okay, I guess I'm learning all about this, I guess. Yeah, I'm really learning all about, like, fishing for a lot of things, and I'm learning that you can catch things other than fish. I mean, it makes sense that you would be able to catch twigs and bags of rupees or whatever. All right, got a fish on. Fish on. Oh, yeah. New size record. Oh, yeah. The bass. Or the bass. For a fishing enthusiast, this is one of the basics. Is this a new one? Yeah, I think it is, because Link's face. Link's face. He's gotta have that big old surprise face. Then I got 6 green gills and only 12, and only like a 12-inch, dude. Dang. Now, the only one that's left is the Hylian pike. And normally this really would be found in the fishing hole when it's springtime. It says here in the northern cove area where the Hylian loach would be during the summer. Can I even cast my fish? No, I can't. Well, duh, that would be like cheating. I think that would actually be like cheating or something. And I don't see any land where we can technically make, fishing possible. So I think, thankfully, we have an alternative, actually. We have an alternative to this. If I can't find one if I can't find one here, then I definitely have the alternative. The alternative would be in the grotto at the southern entrance to Castle Town. AKA, the grotto that's in the part of Hyrule Field where the south entrance of Castle Town would be. If this is it, I swear to God. A sinking lure. This prohibited item is forbidden in fish ponds, but it shines and it should be good for fishing. Oh, you can be a little cheater with this thing. You can be a little cheater. I actually didn't know that you could. I actually didn't realize that you could really get the sinking lure with this. You know what? That is really fun. That is really funny. That is really fun. You know what? You know what we're gonna do? How is Link rolling with that thing? You know what we can do? We can probably just hire Hannah to be our guide, and then we could see that that she would have the sinking lure and whatever, and yeah. Yeah, we got the money for it. We might as well do it. I mean, there's gonna be no music involved, but it's gonna be something. Let's change lures. Popper, spinner, sinking. The rules around here forbid this lure. But then again, we're one to break the We're one to break the rules. Dearie me! You can't use sinking lures here. Yeah, that one. That's cheating. Where'd you get that thing? You can't use it. No way, no how.
Hey.
Hand it over. Now. Aw. You took our lure. You suck. Yeah, it's actually really gone. Yeah, it is actually like legitimately gone from your inventory. So it's like no more lures for you, buddy. No more lures. So that's the unfortunate reality of the entire that's the unfortunate reality of the entire shebang. Is that you really can't use this at all anymore. Not after your encounter with God. Aw, it looks like it slipped clean off. If you try to hook a fish too quickly with the frog lure, you might lose it. That's what makes it so hard. You might want to give it a little more time before you try to hook it. Yeah, well, let's see what I think of that little situation then, huh? Let's see what I think. Dude! Oh, again, you lost it. Try giving it a hair more time before you can hook it. Really? Because Because it's really looking like I'm not given that much of a choice at all, dude. As it starts raining. I messed up my timing again. Okay, I actually gotta stop. I actually really need to stop with that, with whatever I'm doing. And I need to actually wait. There we go. There we go. See, now that's the ticket. That's the ticket to everything. Oh, I thought... Oh, am I gonna land it? Am I gonna land it? Yeah! Yeah. I got a Bess. So what? I should really get back to what I'm actually gonna do. What if you decide to be a bad boy? Hey, take it easy. What are you doing? You're spooking the fish. I'm Link. Hey, take it easy. What are you doing? You're spooking the... Come on, can't you try to control yourself? I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. Nah. I love being a bad boy. I played GTA. No, I don't wanna talk to you. No, please. Okay.
Hey.
That's it. Enough. You're being a jerk. Get out. That's okay. I didn't want to go back to this place anyway. And besides, your memory will reset whenever I come back here anyway. So it's like, what's the point? What exactly is the point, dog? All right, let me see if I get my letter. Hey! You know what? I suddenly love my job again. Greetings, Mr. Link. I come to deliver a letter. It's from Chad. Well, my business is concluded. Onward to mail! You know what? You know what? He got his life together. He was thinking, you know, oh, I'm gonna be stuck in this dead-end job forever. But you know what? It's what he loves doing best. We all appreciate him for that. And I appreciate me scaring all the folks. Come on, man. Quirrell's much better than you. He could take it. Yes! I heard my leg. Yeah! Actually, a proper time to, well, hopefully, show you Great Spin. I mean, I know I'm wasting it on, like, really weak enemies. But having Great Spin at this point is actually really good. It's really good for dealing out all the damage, especially if you're a big fan of quick spins like I am. Now, yeah, just remember to actually keep your HP full whenever you use Great Spin, because the move completely depends on your ability to keep your health at full. Anyway, this is the place where I was talking about, where Hylian pikes can be found. And that would be indeed the last... Oh my god. Oh my god, man. Oh my god. So, yeah, this is the place where you can get Hylian pikes if the fishing hole during the springtime doesn't work out for you. Yeah! These have been getting in popularity lately. Yes, sir! And by the way, the Reekfish is the only one required to actually, you know, finish the game with, by the way. So really, in Twilight Princess HD, all you really have for required fish in the fish journal is green gills and Reekfish. The rest of these fish are completely optional. And I can't even believe that the only one that I got was 26 inches. Or the only Reekfish that I got was 26 inches. Damn. Can I warp out of here? Why can't I warp in? Okay, fine. Well, I guess I might as well have knocked that out, honestly. Like, I don't know what it is. It's just like I completely forgot that like the fish journal like even exists out here in these streets. But like at the very least, I was able to fill this out before the journey's end. Even if this did end up being like filler to some of y'all, like I still appreciate you watching because I've learned a lot about fishing. Apparently you can get stuff other than fishing like twigs and rupees. You can apparently like the sinking lure also. Yeah, that whole thing is just wild to me. It is absolutely just insane. To me. Not to anybody else, but to me. There is one thing, though. There is one thing. Do I need to come back here later for this thing, or can I get this now? Because there's clearly a hookshot target, clawshot target all the way up there. But I don't think that's really possible right now. Yeah. I'm just going to wait until after the next dungeon for that. But either way, I think that will actually about do it. We filled out that fishing journal, and we learned a lot of new things. So, I'd say it's a pretty good day. Thankfully, we'll get back to what's really important. Dungeons. Because they are the peak. The peak of civilization. The peak of, oh, wait a minute. Oh yeah, I do need that thing later. All right, next time on Twilight Princess HD, we go to the heavens. See you guys on the next time. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.